chill when it picks up has been even down to about -1 here. So this is right by the 141 interchange. I'm going to step out of the way so you can see what the roads look like. There is a decent amount of clearing. You can even see the lines of the lanes in here. However, we are down to really one lane eastbound. There's a little bit on almost 2 lanes, and then about 2 lanes in the westbound direction as well. Pretty minimal. There haven't been a whole lot of people out, but I did check in with Hidden Valley and to see if they were enjoying the snow, and it looks like some people are hitting the slopes today.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Brandon Swartz, General Manager of Hidden Valley, out here and enjoying the day. Absolutely beautiful out here. Fresh powder falling from the sky. We are open today until 8 p.m.
I think after a season where they didn't have a whole lot of snow, this is a welcome sight for them. Others, not so much. It's been relatively quiet out there. I did talk to some snowplow operators in Town and Country who have been out since 2 this morning and expect to be out again until late tonight. I'll continue to keep an eye on the road conditions as well as see if anyone's out there enjoying the snow. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Tracy. And of course, the heaviest snow east and southeast of St. Louis. For the rest of the afternoon, we're probably looking about 1 to 2 inches additional accumulation north and west of St. Louis, and maybe as much as an additional 3 to 5 inches off to the southeast of St. Louis from what we have right now. And it's a very light, fluffy snow. We're going to continue our coverage on our social channels, but you can also join us there using the 5 on Your Side app and going to ksdk.com. We'll continue our conversation and our storm summary and coverage there live in just a few minutes. But right now, we want to get you back to Days of Our Lives. All right, so if you're watching here on Facebook, we continue in storm alert coverage here. And again, we've been looking at the weather maps this afternoon, trying to analyze things, seeing the best we can, trying to get the best information we can going forward. We know we've seen some heavier snowfall bands. We can see that in the darker blues that are across southern portions of Illinois right now. We also see it even around the metro area. And at times, visibilities have come way down during the course of late morning into this afternoon. It's a really dry, fluffy snow. So we're thinking, it doesn't really take a whole lot of liquid before you have 1 inch or 2 inches of snow on the ground. And that sort of is playing out this afternoon as the energy swings through our region. So there are areas where the snow is still coming down at a pretty good clip. If you were with us just a few minutes ago, you may have seen Tracy Hinson. She's live in Chesterfield. The snow is very light and fluffy and kind of blowing off the roads. And I think MoDOT and IDOT right now don't want to put down a lot of chemicals. They just like to get it off before they try to do that chemical treatment because you don't want it melting and then tonight refreezing. And John, we'll stick with those graphics for a little while longer here as we go off to the east of St. Louis. We're still looking at the pockets of heavier snow along Interstate 57. So this is a big travel issue. Interstates 57, Interstate 70, Interstate 64. MoDOT has actually requested no travel for eastern and southern portions of Missouri. You do see the snow letting up a little bit in intensity from Potosi down to Lesterville, but as we go farther southwest from there, there's still a lot of snow down towards Springfield that has to rotate through here. Right now, temperature is pretty close to 0 north and west of St. Louis. We're around 3 to 5 degrees in the metro area. And as you go over towards Effingham, Flora, and Salem, it's around 10. But everybody has wind chills that are below 0 and well below 0. And this is one of our big concerns here. It's not just the snow. It's the fact that when you have those wind chills that are that cold, if something happens and you get stuck outside, if you're driving and you get stuck, it does and can become a real serious situation very quickly because of the temperatures we're looking at. Wind chills here right through the overnight hours in St. Louis are forecast to be 10 to 15 degrees below 0. That's why that wind chill advisory continues for the metro area. So Futurecast is timing this out for us this afternoon. Again, the darker blues here, especially for the metro area, east and southeast, would be indicative of where you'd find some of the heavier snowfall rates. And again, it's a light, fluffy snow, so it pretty much piles up fairly quickly. The back edge of anything that's going to accumulate should be through St. Louis by 7, somewhere between 6 and 8 tonight. By 7:30, we should be down to a few flurries, and that might be it. And then overnight, we're just brutally cold with temperatures that are going to stay in the teens. So we're keeping temperatures tomorrow in the mid-teens. Don't think there's going to be a whole lot going on tomorrow as far as active weather. We get a little bit of a break, but there is a chance Wednesday into Thursday for some more accumulating snow. That looks like it would be fairly light by comparison. It won't be as fluffy, I don't think, as what we're seeing right now. And then hopefully over the weekend into next week, we actually are able to get temperatures back around that 40-degree mark. So from what we've heard from spotters around the area, most areas, Farmington has had about 4 to 5 inches, about 5 inches in Arnold. We've had 4 to 6 inches reported across portions of Monroe County in Illinois, as well as into St. Clair County. You get out by the airport, 1 to 3 inches here across much of the metro area. And I think we're going to add another inch to 2 inches as you go farther north and west, get into the metro area, south and east. We may be looking at another 3 to 5 inches. So that will bring some folks, especially east and southeast of St. Louis, into that 8 to 12 inch category that we were anticipating. And right now, we're thinking it's kind of getting hard to measure because it's so light and fluffy. The wind's blowing it all over the place. But that's what our anticipation is. Bottom line, road conditions are not very good, and with those wind chills, it remains fairly dangerous. So we're going to let you go on our digital platforms right now, KSTK.com, and on the Facebook page. As always, you want to have that 5 on Your Side app around because you can look at the radar yourself, track it, zoom it in where you are, and see how things are moving along and how the system's panning out. Plus, we have all of the school closings, business closings. The closing list on KSTK.com and on the 5 on Your Side app is actually much larger than the one we show on TV. So if you're looking for something, you don't see it on TV, you might want to check KSTK.com or the closings tab on 5 on Your Side app. Listen, you guys stay safe this afternoon. 5 on Your Side in Storm Alert, and we'll continue our coverage with another update in about an hour.